the way, I'm not touching your dick. Hey, it's your girl Janika Jewel, aka Nomadic Nympho, aka aspiring traveling sexologist, sex therapist, anything sex related. So today is Valentine's Day, which also happens to be my favorite holiday celebration, and I thought it'd be a perfect way to introduce myself to the internet, get started with my first video and what it's going to be about. So since it's the day of love, I decided to have a conversation pertaining to my 2 years of celibacy, what that was like, my recommendations for other people, and all of the nitty-gritty in between. So I hope you enjoy, and here we go. So in my second year of university, after breaching the trenches of one of the most toxic and emotionally draining relationships of my life, I was in this really negative, fearful space, and I hated everyone. I hated men. I hated love, I hated sex. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just stop popping that pussy and put it on hold until I find someone that's worthy and treats me with respect, and until I find myself again. So I'm one of those people that sex is a very emotional thing for me. I've never been physically involved with anyone that I haven't had a strong physical connection with, or I'm in love. Like, I'm not bashing anyone that engages in casual sex, but it's just not for me. I've tried, it just doesn't work, and to be honest, I don't want to know. Sometimes I wonder, but I know I can never do it. I would be an emotional wreck after. I feel that every time you have sex with someone, you kind of give off this energy, or as my dad would say, they steal a piece of your soul. So I never ventured out to kind of experience that. It was hard at the beginning. Like, everywhere I went, I was like, sex. Oh my God, I need sex. Like, I literally wanted to hump everything that had a pulse. But after a couple months, I was like, I can do this. Like, this is gonna be easy. Like, I got so many things to do. Like, I'm not even thinking about dick. That's a lie. I was always thinking about dick. But you just have to like channel your energy into something else. But I think it was the best self-care that I've ever done for myself. You know, I was able to really shape and mold what I want out of a partner, what I need from them, what I need from myself. And I was able to grow and just cultivate seeds of love so that I reap what I sow. Wow, I'm about to get real poetic on y'all today. It never had anything to do with my upbringing or how I was raised. Maybe a little bit. Like, my mom was always like, wait until you're 40, wait until your labias fall off, just don't have sex, just don't do it. And then my dad was just like real honcho playboy, so he knows what guys want, and was just like, just don't do it, it's a waste of time, or make them wait. And that was always my philosophy, like, make them wait, they have to earn it, they gotta earn this pussy, you know, they gotta earn it, they gotta earn it. It was definitely a really eye-opening 2 years of my life. And I would suggest that if you're gonna go down this road, just find things to occupy yourself, because eggplants are everywhere. If that's what you're into, just find things to do at first. And I would suggest writing about your experience at first, and just seeing how your ideals of relationships and sex and love kind of changed through the whole time. I never had a date or time frame set out. Like, it was never supposed to be 2 years. It's just that I never found anyone that really stimulated my soul and my mind instead of my body. And then when that kind of happened, I was like, I'm ready to give myself to this person and share this experience with them. I think it's important to note that this journey is subjective and it's personal to everyone. You know, like, what works for one celibate person isn't gonna work for another. For me, I think it was a lot easier because I was alone, and because I didn't engage in casual sex. So it's not like when I went to the bar, I was like, ooh, I'm dreaming about his sweaty balls just spitting on my body tonight. Like, I wasn't like, I'm going full cold turkey. Like, if I saw a bottle of coconut oil, I was still getting it on with myself, you know? Everyone's journey with it is different. But it was a journey and a great experience nonetheless. It helped me regain all the things I lost in the fire of my past relationship, you know, self-love, confidence, just every entity that I admired about myself, I was able to regain and capture and kind of mold and solidify in this time alone. It was awesome. And now I'm getting it. My partner currently is everything I could have asked for. He's patient, he's kind, he's loving. Everything that I wanted and need. And I hope that I am that for him as well. But don't worry, we still get it, you know. But yeah, I would definitely say it's about balance. And obviously I can't sit here and tell you that if you're going to do it, here's step 1 through 5. But it's just about finding balance and finding what works for you and trusting yourself, and obviously not giving in to the temptations, because there's a hell of a lot of them out there. Happy Valentine's Day, folks. Love your loved ones. Make sure they love you back. And remember that every day is Valentine's Day, not just the one day of the year. So please, if you like this video, like, subscribe, tell your friends, because we gonna talk about sex all the time. And have a good day, my certified freaks. See you later. Also, I apologize that this video isn't 5-star quality, but your girl is broke, so like I'm gonna be using a MacBook until I find something better. Okay.